He came back twice. The village prayed. The pastors ran. The native doctor trembled. Nobody could stop him. Every village has that one man. The man your mother whispered about. The man children ran from. The man even the dogs refused to bark at because they were scared. In Ekwueme village, that man was OJUKU.
It fell, sir. The yam just fell.
Yams don't fall, Chukwuemeka. Yams don't have legs. But you do, so use them and run! OJUKU collected debts that weren't his. He built fences on other people's land and charged them rent to walk past. He once reported a man to the local government for existing.
He ate other people's food, took other people's chairs. He once stole a man's shadow, metaphorically, of course. That man just never felt the sun after that. He was wicked, extraordinarily, creatively, professionally wicked.
Oga, take Amam.
A good, you know your place.
Papa, the doctor said you should.
Doctor? Doctor? I built that clinic, boy. I don't take advice from buildings I constructed.
Papa.
None of you are getting anything.
With solemn heart and deep, deep sorrow, we announce the passing of our brother OJUKU EZE NKWU. He has departed. He has gone. He is no longer here. My fellow villagers, we are gathered here to solemnly mark a passing.
Is that the scary man? Shh, yes.
God forgive me, but I slept better last night than I have in 20 years.
The passing of our leader is a solemn occasion.
I have not seen such a crowd in 20 years. I cooked jollof rice this morning. In celebration, I mean in mourning.
Tobena, did you order 2 whole cows? Papa never let us eat well when he was alive. So...
This is too much. Something about this feels wrong.
Adizi, everything with Papa was wrong. That ship has sailed.
Bros, it's heavy. We carried it fine from the car. What happened?
We carried it fine from the car. What happened?
What are they doing? Why are they standing there?
I don't know. It looks like they can't move.
I knew it. I told my wife. I said this man will cause problems from the grave. She said I was talking nonsense. I said,
Hey, no move, come on, man. Push up together. Hey, no green move. Now cost me this.
I told Una.
Push harder, brothers. It's not moving. We need more men. Call 6 more.
Still stuck. 8 men now. 12 men. Everyone lift.
Will you shut up, Chukwuemeka? More men. We need more men. 6 men. Still no movement. Call 8. Then 12.
Is Papa in there?
Where else would he be?
I have handled demons. I have handled ancestral spirits. I have handled a woman who swore her goat could speak English. I am not afraid of a casket.
Brothers, come and feel this.
Is it warm? In the name of Jesus, we rebuke you. Holy Ghost fire, fall now. Amen.
By fire! By force! We rebuke every stubborn spirit.
My chicken. Someone chopped my chicken during this commotion.
By fire! By force!
You see, this is exactly what I said to my wife.
Nobody asked you, Chukwuemeka.
It's moving!
OJUKU is going to ground. Or so everyone thinks.
Earth to earth, ashes to ashes. Adeze! Adeze, pick up! The casket, it's full.
I know, Emeka. I'm already there.
How? They filled the grave. I watched them. I was eating and I was watching.
What do we do?
We bury him again.
Adeze, he came back.
Then we bury him again and again until we understand what he wants.
What is that?
I found it in his room, behind the photo of the governor that he hung there so people would think they were friends. What I am owed must go with me.
What does that mean?
It means Papa knew. He planned this.
OJUKU is not done. Episode 2, The Price of Wickedness, coming next. It happened again.
Yes.
This is serious. You stopped eating.
It is serious. We are going to bury him again. Today. Right now. Before the whole village wakes up and this becomes a circus.
Adeze, it came back last time.
Then it will come back again. And we will bury it again. Until we understand what Papa wants, we do not stop. We do not give up and we do not involve the whole village again. Just us.
Oh yeah, make una lower am gently. No spoil the casket. A heavy well, Adeze. The rope they cut my hand. Hold am tight, Emeka. We no fit drop am like that. It don't reach ground. Chai, Papa don't go.
If this thing comes back up, I am moving to Lagos. I'm serious. I have an uncle in Lagos.
Tobena. Rope. It came back, I know. We buried it 3 hours ago.
I know. With our own hands.
Tobena, I was there.
Something is protecting it. Or something is bringing it back. This is not random. Papa planned this.
Every single detail of this was planned. Then what do we do?
We need to find out what he is owed. And by whom.
My people, a great darkness has come upon our land.
What is this darkness?
The shadows from the forbidden grove walk among us.
The children, we must protect them.
We shall. What I am about to say has never been said in this hall in my 30 years as chief. OJUKU EZE NKWU will not stay in his grave.
We heard the knock last night from the grave. My chickens have not eaten since yesterday.
They are refusing to eat
My goat food.
My goat fainted.
I said it! Did I not say it? I told my wife I said OJUKU will be trouble from the grave. I said it with these very lips.
Sit down, Chukwuemeka.
The paper we found says, what I am owed must go with him. Someone in this village owes OJUKU something. And until we find out what it is, he will not go into the ground.
We all know what happened here. The truth is out. You can't hide it any longer. Look at them. Their faces say it all.
Adeze, are you sure about this? A native doctor? Pastor One said.
Pastor One prayed for 2 hours and the casket is still in our compound.
Fair point. Why does the native doctor have to live in a forest? Why can't he live in, like, a flat? With a door?
I have been expecting you since yesterday.
OJUKU Ezze NKWU was a wicked man. You know this, the village knows this, even the ground knows this. That's why the ground rejected him. But wickedness alone does not make a spirit restless. What makes a spirit restless is unfinished business, a debt, an oath, something promised and not delivered.
The note said, "What I am owed must go with him." What was he owed?
"23 years ago, OJUKU gave something to two men. Not money, not land, something
Older than both. He gave them a protection, a covenant, and they swore on the life of their children to repay when he died. They have not paid. Who are the two men? Your father already knows you are here. He is listening.
I found this in Papa's room when I found the note. I didn't understand it then. I do now. Mazi Boniface and Chief Leonard.
Those are the two men who sat at the back of the community hall today. The ones who
Looked at each other when I mentioned the debt.
So those two men owe Papa something. And because they haven't paid, Papa won't go into the ground. So we just go and collect from them? It's not that simple, Tobena.
It seems simple to me. Collect, bury, done. Can we eat after?
The Dibia said it was a covenant, not money. What Papa gave them 23 years ago. I need to know exactly what it was before we go near those men.
Adais, OJUKU's daughter. Come. I was just thinking about you children. Terrible loss. Terrible. Your father was a great...
We know about the covenant, Mazi Boniface.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The casket has come out of the grave twice. The whole village knows. The Dibia confirmed the name along with Chief Leonard's is in my father's notebook, circled in red, unpaid.
Adieze, it's complicated.
Then explain it to me.
Sir, my father is sitting on top of his own grave. He knocked last night. My chickens are stressed. Please just talk to us.
23 years ago, I was nobody. Leonard Uchenna was nobody. We had a business, importing goods, and we had a problem. A very big, very dangerous problem. The kind of problem that makes men disappear. We went to OJUKU. Everyone knew what OJUKU was. Everyone knew what he could do. We told him our problem. He listened. He said nothing for a long time. Then he said, I will cover you. But when I die, you will give me the one thing that cannot be bought. You will give me your sons. His sons. Not to hurt them, not to kill them. He wanted when he died our firstborn sons to be the ones to carry his casket. To be the ones to lower him into the ground, to honor him in burial, as if they were his own flesh. It was a covenant. We swore on our children's lives.
And you didn't do it.
My son is in England. Leonard's son is in Abuja. We thought it was old talk. We thought when a man dies...
He stays dead. You thought wrong.
Is he closing his gate? Is this man closing his gate on us?
You people should leave now. He's speed walking. This man is speed walking away from us.
Chief Leonard, my father knocked from inside his casket last night. Your name is in his book. And Mazi Boniface already told us everything.
What nonsense is this? Boniface talked? Everything. I knew. When the casket came back the first time, I knew it was us.
Here is what we are going to do. Both of your firstborn sons must come home. From England, from Abuja. They must come home. And they must be the ones to carry Papa's casket.
lower him into the ground, and pour the first soil on his grave, exactly as the covenant stated.
I will call my son tonight.
My son, he doesn't know about any of this. How do I explain?
Tell him his father made a promise, and a promise must be kept. That is all he needs to know.
Just come. I will explain everything when you arrive. Just come.
God forgive me.
The sons are coming, Papa. 2 more days. Wait 2 more days. They're here.
So, this is the house of the man my father made a promise to? The man who died?
The man who died and came back. Yes,
Came back.
twice.
My father told me on the phone. I didn't believe him. I thought maybe it was a metaphor.
It is not a metaphor.
They look soft. Tobena, please. So, the man is in his casket, on top of his grave. And the reason he won't stay buried is because my father and Chief Leonard promised him that we that specifically would carry him to his grave. And we went there.
Yes.
You made a covenant about me without asking me. You were 2 years old. What exactly happens if we carry him? If we do what was promised?
He goes into the ground. He stays. It is finished.
And if we don't?
The Dibia said the covenant was sworn on the lives of your children. If it remains unpaid, it does not stay on the fathers. It moves.
It moves to us. Can we do the burial tomorrow? First thing? Early? Like before sunrise?
You are like me, Ades.
Papa,
You are the only one who is not afraid of me.
I am afraid of you. I am just too more afraid of failing.
The boys must carry me at dawn, before the sun fully rises. That is the covenant. Dawn, not morning.
Dawn. I understand.
And Adaeza,
Yes, Papa.
the notebook, there is a third name.
What happened?
What's wrong? More than before? Noso Ikena. The village chief? Someone else owes Papa something, don't they? It's the village chief, Tobena. The chief, the man who has been standing in front of the whole village telling everyone what to do about Papa's grave, also owes Papa something.
Yes.
This family.
Papa also told me something else last night. The burial must happen at dawn, not morning, dawn. We have maybe 2 hours.
2 hours. We need to wake everybody. We need the 2 sons. We need... Topena, what are you still doing eating? I eat when I'm stressed, Emeka. You know this about me.
Mazi Boniface! Wake up! We have 2 hours!
What? It's not even 5.
Dawn! The covenant says dawn! Your son! Get your son!
Is it the casket? Did it?
Not yet, but it will if we...
Where is Leonard Jr.? Is it happening? Is he coming out of the casket?
Not if we hurry! Go back to bed, Chukwuemeka!
I am not going back to bed. I am coming. I need to see this with my eyes.
Adaze, at this hour, what has happened?
My father spoke to me last night, Chief Nosu Ikena. But I must speak to you about the burial.
What is it?
He said there is a third name in his book. I saw it, and I think you have been standing in front of this village giving instructions about his burial, knowing exactly why he will not stay in the ground.
Come in, child. "23 years ago, when Mazi Boniface and Leonard Uchenna came to your father with their problem, I was the one who sent them to him.
I knew what Ojuku was. I knew what he could do. And their problem, if it had not been resolved, would have brought trouble to this whole village. I was trying to protect the village. That is what a chief does.
And what did you promise him for the referral?
He asked for 3 things. The 2 men gave him 1 each. I gave him the 3rd.
What was the 3rd?
He wanted at his funeral for me to stand before the entire village as chief, in full regalia, and say these exact words." He pauses. "OJUKU EZE NKWU was the most powerful man in Ekwueme. Greater than any chief, greater than any king. He protected when no one else could, and this village owes him everything. He wanted me to publicly give him the rank he always believed he deserved, above me.
Then that is what you will do, at dawn, in full regalia, in front of everyone.
Let me get dressed."
I was always going to come. I said it from the beginning. I told my wife.
I stand before you this morning to fulfill a promise. Ojuku Kungu, greater than any chief. He protected this village when no one else could. And this village owes him everything. I said it. It cost me everything, but I said it.
Did you all hear that?
It has to be now, before the sun clears the trees. That is the covenant.
We commit this body, this stubborn, magnificent, complicated body to the earth to earth, ashes to ashes. Rest, OJUKU EZE NKWU. You have been heard. Your covenant has been fulfilled. Rest.
How long do we wait?
We wait.
But how long?
We wait. He's staying. The torch. The torch that has been burning at the grave since the first night. It has been replaced every evening. Someone has been maintaining it. Someone in this village has been keeping that torch burning at the grave every single night.
Who?
Who would do that? Who would come here every night, quietly, to make sure the torch at Papa's grave kept burning?
Someone who knew. Someone who was maintaining something at that grave. Someone who had a reason to keep the light burning.
Papa's voice last night. He didn't just say there was a 3rd name in the book. He said there was something else in the house. Something I missed.
What is that?
I don't know. I searched this room twice. I never found this.
Should we open it?
Not here.
That's our mother.
Mama, when she was young.
He left something. He left her something.
It's accepting him. The ground is accepting him.
Is it finished?
It is finished.
Is he?
He is at rest, child.
He is finally, truly at rest.
OJUKU EZE NKWU is at rest. The covenant is fulfilled. The village can breathe again. But those keys in that box, OJUKU always had door they open. Always. Not yet.
Morning sun, oh, shine your light on us today. It no go better for that man. The whole thing don't change now.
That's what we see am green again, my people.
I knew it would work out. I said from the beginning, I told my wife, I said, OJUKU will rest. I said it.
This deed is for 40 acres of land, west of the village, the farmland that borders the new government road. Papa bought it 26 years ago, in both his name and Mama's name.
Wow!
The government road. Adeze, the government road that was built 3 years ago, that road has development value now. There are businesses coming to that corridor. That land
Is worth a great deal of money, yes. How much is a great deal? Enough to change everything for all of us. And for Mama.
But the keys, what do the keys open? The deed is here. The land is registered. What is behind the door those keys open?
Papa's voice said there is something in this house I missed. Something connected to the keys. Something that changes everything.
Not the front door. Not the wardrobe either. Let's try this old box.
Yes, hurry!
Come here. It was in the chair.
The whole time, it was in the chair.
To Ades, to Emeka, to Tobena. If you are reading this, you found the chair, which means you found the deed, which means the covenant was paid, which means I am finally in the ground. I know what you think of me. I know what the village thinks of me. I know what I am. I have always known. A man can know exactly what he is and still not know how to be anything else. The land is yours and your mother's. Equal shares. Sell it or keep it, that is not my business. The money in the drawer is for Tobena's food. He will eat it in 2 weeks. Do not tell him the amount. He knew. The small notebook contains every debt I am owed, not by the village, by me, to you three. I was a terrible father. I know this also. The notebook is the accounting of what I owe. I cannot pay it from where I am going, but the land can. Consider it paid. Tell your mother I kept my promise.
He said my name. In the letter, he said my name. He's gone? He's truly gone this time?
He's gone, Mama.
Did he make trouble?
Mama, you have no idea.
He bought this the year Ades was born. He told me it was for the future. I thought he meant for business. I didn't know he meant this. The road came 3 years ago. Before the road, this land was worth a moderate amount. After the road, developers have been buying everything in this corridor. Adeze, this land is worth it. I know what it's worth.
Do you? Because I've been making some calculations and...
I know what it's worth, Emeka.
He was planning this from before we were born.
Can I build a restaurant here?
We'll discuss it.
I'm going to call it OJUKU's. Nobody will come. And then everyone will come.
Word travels fast. People are talking about it everywhere. My son called me this morning. He said, Papa, I'm glad I was part of this.
The weight is lifted. Now we can breathe and look forward. Chief Leonard, the children have heard the proverb.
Is it true, Chief?
Mine said the same. You know, OJUKU always said he would make the village remember his name. I thought he meant while he was alive.
And then the casket came back. Again! For the second time! And I was the one who found it. Well, technically a woman found it, but I was. You told me you were in bed.
My wife! You won't believe what happened. I was in bed spiritually. Physically, I was nursing. Then my spirit rose up. I saw everything.
You found the chair. What does this small notebook contain?
Names, different from the dead book. These names, I don't recognize all of them. But some of them are people in this village who received protection from my father. Not just Mazi Boniface and Chief Leonard. Others, many others.
How many names?
19.
And are any of those names marked differently from the others?
What does unborn mean in this context? It means the debt is not settled. It waits for the next life.
It means the covenant was made not with the people themselves. It was made with their lineage, their bloodline. The people marked unborn are people whose children have not yet been born. People who do not yet know they owe OJUKU a debt. The covenant does not end with him in the ground, child. It continues.
Mama, did Papa ever tell you about a covenant he made? Not the ones with Boniface and Leonard. Before those, earlier ones. A covenant? No, he never mentioned anything like that. Your father believed in protection. He believed that power had to be maintained, that protection given had to be protection owed. He built a network over many years. A network. You're saying he built a network of covenants, a web, 19 families, 19 debts, some already paid.
3 that aren't. 3 that belong to people not yet
3
born.
that aren't. He told me once, the year before he got sick, he said, Ifioma, even when I am gone, this family will never be without protection. I have made sure of it.
So Papa is dead. Papa is buried. Papa is at rest. And yet, somehow, Papa is still running things.
He didn't refuse to be buried because he was wicked.
He refused to be buried until he was sure, until the covenant was honored, until we found the box, until we found the letter, until we understood what he built. He wasn't being difficult. He was making sure we received what he left us. OJUKU is well and truly at rest.
I know one of these families. Which one? Adoras. They are good people. That is a relief. 28 years ago, before you were born, there was a family in the next village. They were in serious danger. Your father intervened. He spent money. He spent influence. He saved them. And their head, an old man then, swore on his unborn grandchildren that the debt would be paid. That old man, is he still alive? He died 4 years ago. But his grandchildren... Adeze, one of them is a young woman, about your age, living in Lagos. She doesn't know about any of this. She has never been told. Who is she? She doesn't know she's connected to us. No, but the covenant does not need her to know. The covenant exists whether she knows or not. We have to find her. We have to find all 3 of them. Not to collect, not the way Papa collected, but to tell them, to give them the choice, to break the cycle. You are like him, but you are better than him. He would have collected. I know.
I didn't know what I was coming home to. I thought it was going to be some crazy village superstition. And then I touched that casket and it moved like it was nothing. I'm not the same person who got off that bus.
None of us are.
For the road, I made it this morning. There's jollof rice, fried plantain, moi moi. Food is how I show respect. Accept it.
I found everything, Papa. The chair, the drawer, the deed, the letter, the notebook. I found all of it. I know you were trying. In your way, I know the land was an apology. I know you kept your promise to Ma. All the... I see you, Papa. All of you, the wickedness and the love, both.
Yes, I want to discuss the land value assessment for a 40-acre parcel near the new road corridor in Ekwueme. My name is Emeka. I'm the co-owner. This one go fit the new wrapper well.
Fresh tomato, very sweet.
So this tortoise, he thinks he's the wisest in the land. But he meets the leopard and his shell cracks. And I said to the pastor, brother, let me tell you what is happening here. I said it from day one.
From day one you knew?
Yes, so the signs were there, clear.
Hey, this story get wahala.
Be careful. The covenants are old. Old things do not break easily. Neither do I.
For the road, don't argue.
Not yet, Papa. We're not done yet either.
Ojuku built an empire of covenants. He went into the ground. He did not take it with him. And in Lagos, 3 people are about to learn that the most powerful man in Ekwueme knew their names before they were born.